birthday. Today is my birthday, and I turned 59 today, and I'm very, very proud of my age. Funny story here. My son, Brian, my second son, he posted on.
Your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free.
Okay, so we are on our second leg of the trip. We are at the Salt Lake City, Utah airport, getting ready to board a flight to Nashville, guys. And it's not because I have breast cancer that I love pink. I love pink because I am a girly girl. Love, 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 love pink. I love pink and purple and yellow and blue. I love all of it. Anyway, so we are driving around. We saw a church with big pillars, and what we are trying to do is find that church because we can't quite remember where it was. Good morning, you guys, and welcome from California. We flew in yesterday, and yeah, it was a long day, let me tell you. Everything went fine though. We did have one small little glitch. We had only 30 minutes to go from our flight in Dallas to our connector flight to California, and it was at the total opposite end of the Dallas airport. And if you've ever been to the Dallas airport, you know that it's huge. Well, they have a tram, of course, but it's still, you know, quite a distance. You have to, you know, get on, wait, run, all that stuff. So if there's any delay at all, then we were going to miss our flight. Well, we landed a little bit early, and we're like, cool, this is great. And then all of a sudden, the stewardess or the server said, what do they call them now?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant says, okay, well, we're working on getting the ramp up to the door. For some reason, it's not working. So we got locked inside of, whoa, sorry about that, guys. We got locked inside of our airplane. So we're thinking, oh great, it only took like 10-15 minutes, and they got that open, so that left us 11 minutes to get from, you know, point A to point B. But we were with like 4 or 5 other people that were on the same flight plan, so we jumped.
They were all running and needing to use the restroom.
Yeah, everybody had to use the bathroom. Everybody was running top speed trying to get on the airplane. So we got there right in time as they're loading and stuff. So anyway, everything went fine after that. Yeah, so everything went perfectly fine, even down to getting our rental car. It was kind of funny. We were sitting there as we were signing in to the budget rental car. We were talking, and I'm like, wow, I hope we remember to turn the car off, and I hope we can remember how to drive a regular standard car. And the lady goes, oh, did you want a Tesla? She says, we have one for no extra charge. And we're like, that's what we have at home. So yes, because when you drive a Tesla, or I don't know if it's the same with all EV cars, all I know is about, you know, my car, and you get out of the car, you don't have to do anything. You don't start it, you don't turn it off, you don't place the brake on, you don't do anything. It all pairs with your phone, an app on your phone, or with a key card. Either way, you can do it with the card or with your phone. We do it with our phone and a key card as a backup, because we learned if your phone goes dead, then you can't get into your car. So that is a bad thing. That's why they always say, don't forget your key card. Always keep it handy. And of course, we forgot our key card. Yeah, so when we get into a regular car, we just like one time I got out and I left the car running the whole time I was in the store because I didn't turn it off. And luckily, I did put it in park. If not, I would have been in big old trouble. So anyway, the lady was really sweet. She goes, yeah, we don't really like to have other people drive the Teslas that have never driven one because they bring them out back all jacked up and messed up, and it's just not, it's not good. So anyway, we got a beautiful Tesla, actually the newer model of our own. So we kind of got to try it out.
That's actually the
larger model. It's like beefier, and everything else seems exactly the same. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I like it, but I wouldn't pay the money to go and get a new one, that's for sure. So anyway, everything went well. Clear down to the hotel room was nice. Got right in. Last night we went to dinner with, we went to dinner last night, right?
Yes, Jared and Jennifer.
Oh, Jared and Jennifer. Oh my gosh, I was thinking, what did we do last night? I am so tired. My brain is not working at all. We went to TGI Fridays with my sister, my baby sister, and her husband. So that was really nice. And then after that, we went home and we collapsed because the time difference from California to here is a 3 hours difference. So at home, it is 3 hours later. So we got home last night. It was like midnight to us, you know, and we had been up our time 3 hours earlier at 5 a.m. So it was a very, very long day for me, and my spine was killing me the second flight. I had a guy next to me that was a little bit larger, and he was like, let's just say he was in my personal space. So I had half of my seat. Thank God I'm not a big person, because if not, I don't know what would have happened. And then I pushed my poor husband over into his seat, so we were all squished up, and I couldn't move around very well, and my back was killing me. I mean, I was dying. I got up to go to the bathroom. I didn't even have to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to stand and stretch because I was just in so much pain. But now I'm feeling pretty good today. Slept like a baby last night. I just like hit the pillow and I was out. We had a really nice leisurely morning. Ate breakfast at the hotel. You know, they give you like a continental breakfast. And then now we are headed over to my other sister's house to...
In 1 mile, turn left onto Jackson Street.
Tessa always has to interrupt. Although this isn't Tessa, this is a different car. And we didn't name this car. Let's see.
What are we gonna... Frank.
Yeah, it looks like a Frank. It's beefier.
It's kind of like a tank.
A tank. Tank the Frank, yeah.
Tank.
Frank the tank.
We need to get home to Tennessee and take a day to rest.
I know, we do. We need to rest, huh, baby? So we're going to my sister Sherry's house, and Ray's got to go in and do some work because he's still working here in California as well. So he is dropping me off at my sister's house. My other sister is meeting us there, and the 3 girls are going to a location my sister found that she thinks would be beautiful for Mother's Day pictures. So we are going to get pictures and have them for my mom's Mother's Day tomorrow. After we take pictures, we're supposed to go to my mom's house and bring her lunch or just spend some time with her. She's not feeling very well. We were going to go shopping, girls' shopping trip, but she just isn't feeling up to it, and she's really sad. She's like so wanted to go shopping and be out with us. So we're going to her, and we're going to see my dad and my mom and their dog, Scooter. We call him the dog from hell. He's a little Yorkie and Chihuahua mix, and he is very protective of my mother. Oh my goodness. And you can't even get near her, and he starts, "Arr!" And he actually bit my husband. It's like not a good thing. But anyway.
And he comes after me every time I go over.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and you're such a nice guy. I don't know. All right. I've yammered on long enough. So
Yes,
I have caught you up. Yeah, 8 whole minutes. So happy Sunday or happy Saturday. Happy Mother's Day weekend if you're in the States. If you are in the UK, then Mother's Day was what, last month. So happy belated Mothers to you guys. All right, I will bring you along probably to the photo shoot area and show you what my sister has in mind for us, because I'm sure it's a pretty location. And I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye. If you can talk, this is just B-roll. I'm putting some California stuff in. I put music to it and mute out the words. But yeah, Ray needs to get his normal stuff back. But yeah, it's been really bad since we left. Hi guys. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. I'm not going to post the pictures until after my mama sees them, but I will give you guys a little snapshot of them on my Too Cute for Cancer Instagram. If you guys follow me over there, you can pop on over and see the final shots. I think we turned out kind of cute, don't you think, Jen? I think we did. So anyway, after that we went, my baby sister Jen, right here driving. She doesn't like to be on camera, so I'm not going to force her. Of course, Sherry, she was the opposite. She's like, I'm over here. Anyway, we went and we picked up Subway and brought my mom and dad back lunch and had a really nice visit. My mom was not feeling well. My dad has had a very bad earache. My mom has a very bad headache. Just not doing too good. So we stayed for a couple hours and just relaxed and visited, and I could tell my mama was getting kind of tired. And we're going to see each other tomorrow, and I want her to be able to be up and about and be able to go to Mother's Day. So we are taking off, and my sissy is my chauffeur for today and taking me to hubby's work because he is working today. Because he still works in California. Yes, I know. Works in California and in Tennessee, but that's the way it works. So we are she's going to drop me off at his work. And then we're going to jump in the car and we are headed to the airport because my niece, Madison, I'm sorry, this is rude to keep those on while we talk, but it's a little bit bright out today. My niece Maddie, I haven't seen her in almost a year, because she was coming home from college at Christmas time and we were leaving for Tennessee, and then we were in Tennessee and she visited, but we were in Illinois visiting my son at the time she came. So it's been hit and miss, and we haven't been able to see her. And you guys know how close I am with my nieces and nephews. I love them all so much. So I am gonna get to go to dinner with her tonight. We're gonna pick her up from the airport because it's right next to our hotel room. And then we're gonna go have a quick bite to eat. And we're going to go back to the hotel room and just have a very, very quiet, relaxing evening resting, because if I don't rest, I'm not going to make it tomorrow, and I'm going to be in so much pain that I'm just not going to be able to enjoy myself, and I really want to be able to enjoy tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to church and we're going to see our friends there, and then we are going to my sister's house. My oldest, if I say older sister, she's gonna skin me. But my sister Sherry, she's 18 months younger than me. We are going to her house and we're gonna have the whole family. Our British family are gonna be there. All the mums and dads and cousins and everybody. So I'm super excited. I get to see my niece Ginger. I haven't seen her in 5 months? 5 months. My nephew Jake is, oh my gosh, he is so tall. How tall is he now? 6 foot? He is 6 foot. He is a senior in high school, and he is going to be a fireman. His daddy is in the fire department. Now he wants to be a fireman, but he wants to be a paramedic firefighter, which is, like a level up from that. So, yeah, he's such a good kid. And little Ginger, today she is over, last night and today, she was over at their friend's house. She's an older lady, about probably, 70s, you think? Around 70s. She does quilting. So Ginger, who is 14, almost 15, she'll be 15 in January, is learning how to quilt, which I think is just amazing, because how many teenage girls at that age are going to go and be with an elderly person and learn to quilt? I don't think very many. So I am extremely, extremely proud of her. Sorry about the bumping, but we are going over some railroad tracks. Sorry. Hope you guys aren't getting nauseous. Take your Zofran today, girls. Anyway, yeah. So I just think I hit the jackpot with my nieces and my nephews. They are just amazing. Adrian, on the British side, Adrian is homeschooled like my grandkids, and he's the same age as Jake, and I'm not sure what he wants to do yet. Have you heard?
I have no idea.
I don't know what he's planning for his life, but he does professional dirt bike racing, and he has crashed, broken his pelvic, both legs. I don't know. He's crashed a lot. And now I think just recently he broke his arm again. So I don't know if he's done with that or not. But that's what he's all into. But he is a super good kid as well. So yeah, I hit the jackpot. Totally. So all right. Well, I think you guys are all updated. I will hopefully, as soon as after my mom has seen the pictures, I will let you guys see the photo shoot for today, because I thought it turned out really good, and I know my mom is going to totally be over the moon excited to have them. My mom is a picture person for sure. And oh, Jennifer, remind me, I got to get a gift bag for mom's present and stuff. Do you have any extras at home?
Probably not, but we can go to the Dollar Tree.
Okay. Well, I'll go. Ray and I can stop and go. Don't worry about it.
Next is
Okay, anyway, I got to get it back for my mom's Mother's Day present, because I did get her something else as well. I hope you guys are having a great week, and you will probably be seeing this on Monday, because I have to edit it, and I won't be editing it until Sunday night, so it'll be after the fact. But I hope you all had a beautiful Mother's Day and a restful weekend, and everybody is doing well. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I am in the car again. I'm in a different car. This time I'm with my husband. Hello. Anyway, I last left you. I was with my sister Jennifer, and right after I stopped vlogging and talking to you guys, we were sitting at a light turning left onto a busy street, and we were in the second turn lane to the left, so it's like 2 lanes turning left, like that matters anyway. And we were totally stopped, and had been stopped for a while, because the light had been red for a while, and we were third car back, so we weren't the first person to stop at the light. Anyway, a guy in a big SUV I don't know what the heck. I think he was texting, got distracted, whatever. Anyway, he banged into us, rear-ended us, and I'm telling you, it was like, I saw my sister's head go boom like this. So, I think we're going to be probably sore tomorrow, but, it did some good damage to her back, and she drives a Chevy, some kind of SUV, a pretty beefy one too, so I'm surprised that it got damaged like it did. But they're gonna have to replace like the bumper and the hatch. It has like a hatch, and so they'll have to replace those 2 things, but everything else looked pretty good. Anyway, the guy, we pulled off, the guy followed, thank goodness. And the guy that hit us was like really nice guy. Had his 2 kids with him, teenage kids. They just left a soccer game, and they were on their way to back home, and they were talking about it, and he said he was distracted, that's all he said. And he said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, are you guys okay? and everything, but thankfully we are okay. However, I'm pretty sore. I'm starting to get sore. We both had headaches, but not anything. I mean, we took a leave and it went right away. So I haven't checked with my sister, see how she's feeling. But I have a feeling she's going to be pretty sore tomorrow for Mother's Day. Feel kind of bad. And then, but what was bad for me is the seatbelt grabbed really hard, which is really good because if not, it could, hit the window. But I'm starting to get bruising all around my lower abdomen, where the seatbelt grabs. And so far, I don't feel any like pain or anything through here, but I am pretty sore in the lower back area and the where the seatbelt grabbed. So anyway, that was fun. So welcome back to California. Woohoo! I mean, the minute we got here, my stress level just started going right back up again because of the traffic. And I mean, obviously I'm used to city life because I was raised in it, but after being out of it, my husband and I both are just like, wow, can't wait to get back home and just have peaceful, calm, I am glad that we're here, and I miss some aspects of the city, but mostly I just miss my family. And yeah, so that was the update. And then after that, we went back to my sister's house, rested a little bit, took some leave for her headaches, and her husband came home and checked out the car, called the insurance, all that stuff. And then my husband came and picked me up there. Got to see my niece and nephew, spend some time with them, and then we headed out to a Thai food restaurant. And none of us had been there before. We met my sister and brother-in-law. They had just picked up my niece Maddie from the airport, and then we went to dinner. And it was nice. We got to catch up with my Madison. She just got through taking her nursing finals right before she left to come home. And she said it was a very stressful week, but she passed. Yay! I don't know if it's just the same in all nursing programs, but in Baylor nursing program, if you get a C, you're failed. That's it. You're out. They have very stringent rules, which is really good. Anyway, so she passed and she's like super relieved, and now she starts her last year at the end of summertime. But we're all going to be together tomorrow for Mother's Day, the whole entire family, and then after that, we're going to church, then we're doing that, and then Monday we fly home. So a quick trip, but so far a really good one, other than the accident. We're at a red light and I'm glowing red. How funny. Yeah, I think that was it. I think I'm going to be in pain tomorrow. I'm a little tiny bit worried because I break easy, cancer has messed up with my bones, and my spine obviously is not in the best of health, we might say. And and the jerk and stuff, I'm kind of worried.
What'd you
that
call me?
I didn't call you a jerk, the car jerked.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but so I'm a little bit concerned about that, and I'm a little bit concerned about sitting in the plane all day going home, because I was in pain to start with, and now after the accident, and now sitting again and being tired. So yeah, wow, I'm really red. All the brake lights and stuff are like glowing. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, but I'm gonna go home. We're going home now, or going home. We're going back to the hotel to just lay down and to rest and relax. So, and then I think tomorrow after church, we're gonna go back to the hotel room and lay down for a little bit and rest so I can get my energy back. because I do not want to get sick, number one, and I really don't want to be in pain, extra pain. You know, I already live in enough pain. I don't want to be, you know, an extra and not be able to enjoy the day. So that's the update, and that's it. So I am going to sign off for tonight. I'm going to go back to the hotel room and I'm going to edit the video and try to get it out to you guys. So you guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day. I am here at Calvary Chapel, East Anaheim. We are visiting our old church today, and it was such a blessing. I thought it would be hard to come back because it would be hard to leave, but really, it's just great. In 2 weeks, our pastor here, Pastor Bob and Becky, are coming to visit us back home. So, sorry, background stuff. They're advertising Vacation Bible School. So anyway, it's super, super cool, and we are super blessed to be here. So anyway, I will catch you later when you can hear me. Hi guys, okay, so sorry it was so noisy at church, it just wasn't gonna happen. So we stopped, we saw all our friends, it was amazing, loved it, the worship service was great. It was nice to feel at home, you know. We got to see our pastor, and I got to talk to his wife for a while. We're friends, Becky and I. And her son that's the same age as my son, my oldest son, fell down a flight of stairs. Well, he was walking down the stairs, and there was a loose floorboard, and it gave out, and he went head first, and he rolled down the stairs and hit the fireplace, the brick fireplace, and broke his neck. So that was like just unbelievable. And then after he broke his neck, he had a stroke. And so they have been really, really going through it recently. But the good news is God is a God of miracles, and he is now home. He is speaking, he is moving, he is not paralyzed. They're not really sure what the long-term repercussions are going to be, but he's doing really well. And so we were upset to hear that, but we were also extremely just amazed that God has brought them through, and he's doing great. So yes, amen to that. And the exciting news is, in 2 weeks, we are going to be going to see my son Raymond and my grandbabies and my daughter-in-law, and they are going out to see my son and the kids and spend the weekend there. So we are all going to be able to get together, share a meal, you know, do a little longer catch-up, longer than we could do at church for sure, in 20-30 minutes. So anyway, it has been just a real blessing. Now I am exhausted, and I'm in a lot of pain because we were in a car accident. I don't remember if I told you guys last night. I think I did. And today I am extremely sore. So we are going to go back to the hotel room and lay down for a while before we head over to my sister's house for Mother's Day dinner. So anyway, all right, I will catch you guys in a bit. Hope you guys are blessed. Hi guys, okay, so I am at the hotel room, and we got back and we got freshened up, and my shirt is still wrinkled, but it's gonna get wrinkled by the time we get in the car anyway. We have about a 35-40 minute ride to my sister's house, and we are going to go and enjoy our Mother's Day. My mom says she's feeling better today, so that is a good thing. And yeah, I'm excited about it. I'd show you the hotel room, but it is a mess. So yeah, I just thought I might show you my outfit of the day. For those who do not follow my Instagram post, and if you don't, you should. It's too cute for cancer. Or pretty and polished over 40 if you want to follow the fashion side of things. Anyway, I've got an Other Stories blouse on, which I absolutely love. I love the colors, the turquoise, the tan, the brown, kind of comes up. It's just in real flouncy sleeves, which I love. It's got these cute buttons. I love the buttons. They just look so, I don't know, they just add a little something to the outfit. And then I've got my Democracy jeans on. I know they're for old ladies, and I'm an old lady, so I'm owning it, but they've got some stretch in them, so I love them. I've got my Celine belt on, which I absolutely love. It's probably my most expensive belt I've ever owned in my entire life, but it just adds a little something. And then I've got my Steve Madden pumps on. They are so comfortable. But today I found out that as I walk, they are very noisy. I was walking out of church today, and I could hear swish, 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 swish. Yeah, a little noisy, but maybe they'll, get a little better once they kind of, do what they do, wear in. So anyway, and then I've got my hair just kind of plain today, nothing too big. And that's the outfit of the day. So I will catch you guys. I'm going to try to get a little family footage, but people, they don't like a camera in their face. But if I can, I'll get something. All right? I know, but you're my husband, so I can do whatever I want with you. Yeah. All right, you guys. See you later. Hi, guys. Okay, so I come to you fresh-faced and really looking tired. I'm sorry about that. We are at the airport. Anyway, we have about 30 minutes before our flight starts boarding. We are headed to Salt Lake City, and then after Salt Lake City, we get to head back on home to Tennessee. I think we have an hour layover this time, which basically is just enough time to jump back on the plane, get to the other plane and get on. So not much of a layover. And we don't get home until about 1 a.m. in the morning. Maybe later, depending on if there are any delays, because after we get to Nashville, we have a 2-hour drive. So it is a long day ahead, and I'm already in pain. So there's that. Still a totally worth it to go and see my mom and my family, and it was an amazing trip. So it's worth the pain, worth the tiredness, worth the money, worth it all. Great memories made. So anyway, I am going to put you guys away because it's kind of loud here, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Have a great one.
Now boarding zone 4, welcome aboard.
Okay, so we are on our second leg of the trip. We are at the Salt Lake City, Utah airport, getting ready to board a flight to Nashville. After we get to, I think it's a 3.5-hour flight, if I'm not mistaken, to Nashville. And then after that, we have to go pick up our car in preferred parking. And then we have to head to the charger because somebody,
If I had
not
anybody
me,
that checked a bag here at the podium,
forgot
you're welcome
to-
to board at this time. Anybody that checked a
Hold
bag
on,
here
they're
at the
talking.
podium. And if you'd like to check a bag, you can go ahead and check your bag as you board. Thank you.
anyway, forgot to charge the Tesla before we left. So we gotta stop and charge, and then we have a 2.5-hour drive home. So we aren't gonna get home until probably 1 a.m.
Please report to your counter. I repeat, with the ticketing representative for Spirit Airlines, please report to the service counter for passenger assistance.
Boarding zone 5 to the general boarding lane on the right
And
hand
that's
side.
going to be us, so
Zone
I'll talk to you
5.
guys when we get there. No, were you making faces? Good morning, you guys. Today is an incredibly gorgeous green day, finally. Today is my birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to me. I was going to say I am turning 59. I am 59. Actually, I think I was born at like 2 a.m. in the morning, so I have been 59 for like almost 8 or 9 hours. I don't do math, so don't count. Anyway, today is my birthday and we are on our way to church with the kids, and then after church we are going to Chinese food. So, because I was just like, I haven't had Chinese food like forever, other than in California we did have Thai food. That was chef's kiss. So good. I know, but there's only one Chinese food restaurant near us.
There's a China Panda buffet.
Oh yeah, that's not
sure. I don't know. Never been there.
Yeah, we haven't tried that yet. I'm not sure about it. Anyway, we're going to an actual sit-down restaurant after church and celebrating my 59th birthday. So anyway, we got back from California, as you guys saw the footage, and I have just been absolutely dead all week long. I mean, jet lag, the time change, and it was such a quick trip. It wasn't, it was like we left on Friday, came back on Monday. So I felt like even though we got to spend a lot of quality time together with my family, that was like really a fast turnaround. And then the time change is 3 hours earlier there. Earlier there or later? Okay, yeah.
It's earlier there. It's 3 hours.
Right, I get so confused with the time changes.
It's 7:38 there right now.
Yeah, so it is 3 hours earlier there. And yeah, so my body just had to catch up. And I had to make up hours for work because of being off the Friday and Monday. So that was a little bit on the rougher side for my body. My body was like not having it. But I did it. Thank God I did it. So I'm super grateful. And there isn't a lot more going on right now, but I will keep you posted. And you guys have a blessed Sunday. So we just got out of church and now we're on our way to the Peking Duck for my birthday lunch. And the kids were so sweet. They came up and Thea sat on my lap through most of the service because she's my baby girl. And we had a very great service today. We had a baptism. And this is a first for me. They had a baptism in a horse trough. That was kind of cool. I'm hoping it wasn't a used horse trough, but I'm sure it was clean. But what really struck me is that there must have been, how many kids do you think? Young people?
10?
Like 10? Yeah, about 10 youth that got baptized today, and maybe like 3 adults. And it's just awesome to see young people today stand up for anything that is good, for number one, but to stand up in front of everybody, their parents, their friends, and say, you know what, I'm making a stand and I'm going to follow Jesus and I'm going to make this, profession, and I want everybody to know where I am in my faith. And I just thought it was very, very inspiring, and it was definitely a great birthday present to me. Even though I didn't know any of the kids that were getting baptized, it was still an incredibly awe-inspiring awe-inspiring moment. So now we are headed to lunch, and I didn't eat breakfast, so I am a little bit on the peckish side. And looking forward to getting some yummy, some yummy Chinese food. Yesterday when I was working, I kept processing food orders, and about 3 or 4 of them were Chinese food orders, and I was like, oh, it sounds so good. I haven't had Chinese food. So anyway, looking forward to it, and looking forward to time with the kids. So, all right, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so we finished lunch, and that was incredibly awesome. And now we're back in the car again in a different outfit because we are fashioning. We are, yes, we're fashioning.
Let's go fashioning.
We are shooting content today for Another Stories. So we have 4 different sweaters. I had the gray one on earlier today, and then now we have the pink one, which I love. Oh my gosh, you know how I love pink, you guys. And it's not because I have breast cancer that I love pink. I love pink because I am a girly girl. Love, 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 love pink. I love pink and purple and yellow and blue. I love all of it. Anyway, so we are driving around. We saw a church with big pillars, and what we are trying to do is find that church because we can't quite remember where it was.
Might be over there. This is Piccadilly, so it's not Piccadilly.
So it's not on Piccadilly. Are you sure it wasn't that church back there that we saw? Oh, maybe this one? No, that's our church. Never mind.
No, that's not our church.
That's not our church?
No.
I'm so confused.
It must be down that way.
Okay. Anyway, we're trying to find this church because my photographer, which
town's
is
not that big.
also,
So we'll
I
find
know, we could cover this town in 10 minutes, so I'm sure we'll find it somewhere. Anyway, we're shooting content. It's an old historical church. It's got these beautiful, beautiful pillars, and anyway, you'll have to just wait to see the reel because my husband came up with everything, and he is
Hope it works.
Yes, he is the mastermind behind all of my reels, and he is the creative mind. So we're working together on this and everything. So anyway, that's what we're up to right now.
If we can find it.
If we can find it, yes, if we can find it. I've got 4 outfits to shoot, and they're in the back seat, and I'm going to be doing quick change in the back seat. So is that one it?
No, that's the one we just saw. I think it's down there next 2 streets over.
Okay, so I did a nice scrubbing of my whole entire face because it was hot out. It wasn't really that hot out, but it was hot enough, especially changing clothes in the car and hustle and bustle and all that. And plus, hot flash granny is definitely going on. Yeah, so I washed my face and just scrubbed all the makeup off of the day, and now I'll put my hair back, and it feels so much better. I know this vlog was kind of like maybe a little bit boring. It was kind of here, there, everywhere, but I kind of wanted to end it up by talking about my birthday. Today is my birthday, and I turned 59 today, and I'm very, very proud of my age. Funny story here. My son, Ryan, my second son, he posted on Facebook, can't believe my mom is 70 years old today, little stinker. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, your mom looks so good for her age. I was like, oh great, now they're gonna find out I'm only 59 and they're gonna be like, ooh, well, she does kind of look that, or plus 10, maybe 69. Anyway, what a stinker pot he is. I love my kids. They are very humorous. They're all have a very, what do they call it? Tongue-in-cheek type. is that it? Tongue in cheek? I don't know. They're very sarcastic, but in a nice way. They're not mean ever. They have the most tender, loving hearts that I have ever encountered, and I appreciate them so much, but they are stinkers. Our family, our household has never been boring, and it's always been filled with a lot of love and a lot of laughter. Even amidst the tears, there's been some joy. So anyway, I'm just really grateful because for those of you who have not been following me for very long, my diagnosis is stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, triple negative, which, if anybody knows that triple negative breast cancer, stage 4, is considered to be the most aggressive breast cancer that there is, number one, and the median lifespan for anybody with my diagnosis is 5 years. And since being diagnosed with stage 4, it has been now 10 years. 10 years since it moved into my, well, not into, it didn't move into my bones until 5 years ago, but it moved to another body part at 10 years ago because they consider staging, their stages, the way it goes is if it has left the breast and gone into the lymph nodes and then into other like body parts and then into my organs. I had part of my intestines removed and my right kidney is gone, had tumors on it, so they took that as well. So at that point, which was 10 years ago, in fact, it was 10 years ago, my surgery was March 8th. And I remember that. I had a feeding tube. I'll get emotional talking about it. It was a really rough time. It was probably the hardest surgery that I have ever gone through. I had to have a feeding tube for almost, I want to say 8 months. And then after that, I had a really hard time eating. I could eat just a little bit at a time. And I had my insulin, because I'm type 1 diabetic, because of not being able to eat right and everything, my glucose numbers would shoot up and then drop really fast and give me seizures. At one point, I was having 5 seizures a day. It was a really, really rough time. And I was really, really thin. In fact, I'm going to see if I have some pictures that I'm going to post. I'm going to drop them in this video. And I was very skinny. I was bald. I had a hard time eating, and it was just a really, really difficult time. And even after the chemotherapy, after the surgeries, after radiation, after all the stuff that they did, the Zometa, my tumors were not in check. My body just was not responding to anything. It was just like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and you can't stop me. And so at that point in time, they told me, you have about 18 months, maybe 2 years. If maybe you could try a trial, there's more stuff coming out. So I did 3 different trials, and one trial almost killed me. It was not good. I didn't even get to spend Christmas with my family because I was in the hospital, and at one point I went septic, and almost died. So yeah, really, really rough time. At that point, they said, you know what? We can put you on hospice and we'll send you home. And so I just said, I can't do it anymore. I can't do this anymore. So my husband we got a hospital bed, set me up in a room facing the window, and got me really comfy. And at that point, my husband was teaching Sunday school, and one of his Sunday school students had almost died. She was in the hospital, and I won't disclose all the details because it's not my story to tell. However, my her dad, she recovered miraculously and was like thriving. Well, her dad told my husband, hey, you need to check out our holistic doctor. His name's Dr. Mordar, and he is just amazing. He went in and diagnosed my daughter and just turned everything around, and without him, she'd be dead. So, go to him and see what he says, because it can't hurt at this point. So we did. Fast forward 10 years, I've been doing holistic medicine, integrative medicine at this point, and on and off. I've done, I've done different supportive care, I guess they call it, but mostly I would say like 90% I've been doing holistic medicine, and I have been, my tumors, just miraculously turned around. It was just amazing, and it was pretty intense what I had to go through. It wasn't like chemotherapy or anything like that, but my eating had to change, supplementation, controlling my diabetes, just everything. It was just very intense. Juicing, just a lot of stuff. So anyway, with all that said, my cancer at that point went not into remission, because remission is not considered until after 5 years of being alive without any cancer in your body at all. And but my tumors stopped growing. There was no evidence of the disease in my body, and then it came back. I would want to say 3-4 years ago, not 3-4 years ago, 3-4 years after I started doing the holistic medicine and everything cleared up, it came back again, and it went into my bones. And at that time, we considered doing chemotherapy again, but the doctor said, you know what, at this point, we can maybe try to control it, keep it from spreading into more organs. But we decided again to go the holistic and just keep doing what we had been doing. Then we did the mega dosing of vitamin C, had excellent results. My tumors, I went into NED, no evidence of disease, which was just amazing. Made it a whole year. And then my cancer markers started popping up again. So it's been back and forth, back and forth. However, I'm still alive, and the tumors have not moved into any more organs. I did have some spots in the brain that they checked out 2 different times, and that was pretty scary, but not cancer, thank you, Jesus. And then my lungs. I have spots on my lungs that they have been watching, but I had pneumonia, and I had some issues, and they said that it looked like scar tissue, and they did they wanted to do a biopsy, and they said that if they did a biopsy, they could do more scar tissue. And anyway, they just did a wait and see, and they watched it, and it was just scar tissue. So, dodged another bullet. It has just been, scan to scan ever since then. However, in the past year, well, actually 2 years, almost 2 years now, my scans have been really stable and really good until recently, of course. And I've got the spots on my spine, same place that the tumors had been before, because when it moved to my bones, it also moved to my spine, in my pelvic area, my long bone of my leg, just kind of the normal route that my type of cancer takes. So that's where like the pain comes in, is the bone pain, the spine pain, because it jacked up my back really bad. So anyway, with all that said, and I did have a surgery on my spine at somewhere in that 9 years, I don't know. They just went in and did a a biopsy. It wasn't like they didn't go in and cut me open or anything like that. It was just like a procedure. I'm trying to fight for words. Anyway, so all of that said, I have been living. I am still breathing and I'm still living, and I'm a walking miracle. And it's all because I believe not in medicine, not in chemotherapy, not in holistic medicine, not any specific doctor, but because of God. God has kept me alive. He has the number of my days in his hands, and he knows when it's time to bring me home. And he's saying, you know what? Your time is not now. And nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen until he says it's time. So while I'm waiting, I am just rejoicing. I'm praising God. I'm living every single moment to the absolute fullest. And I'm not waiting to do anything. I am just I'm living, and I am controlling pain. I go to pain management. I'm doing mega dose vitamin C, as you know, and I'm doing immunotherapy, which has not really been used for triple negative breast cancer. It is kind of in a testing. They've had some success, but not as much, but it can't hurt. So I'm doing that, and integrative care, and I've amped up my supplementation, eating, with the exception of today I had Chinese food and it was so good, but still all vegan, but still a lot of sodium, a lot of salt, a lot of processed stuff, stuff that really isn't good for your body. But anyway, it's my birthday. My husband bought me some sugar-free chocolates that I'm going to have in a little bit, and I'm going to enjoy it. So anyway, that's a recap, and I am so grateful. So I just wanted to say to anybody who is in the pit of cancer hell right now, do not give up. And don't think that there could be another therapy. God could just plain old heal you. All you got to do is pray and ask, and ask him to lead you in the way you should go, and he will. And just take hope, take courage that stage 4, any kind of cancer, does not always end in immediate death or death. Who knows? I might get ran over by a car. I might live to be an ripe old age of 80 and then die. Who knows how I'm going to go? I could trip and fall in the bathtub. That's probably how I'm going to go because I'm so clumsy. But anyhow, I am going to end this vlog here, and I just want to thank you all for all of your support for the last 4 years. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I know that I don't say it enough. So, all right, I'm going to end this. This is Too Cute for Cancer, signing off.